Well, good morning, folks. I'm going to try to show you a little quick rig up for the silt rigs, what we use on Keystone, call a lot of Oklahoma lakes for catching catfish in the fall, or just about any time when they're up in shallow water. Right now the fish are shallow. So what I do is basically this is a dropper rig. I like to use a little lighter weight than most folks do. I go with about a 2-ounce weight most of the time. It's just a 2-ounce bank sinker, as you can see here. Tie that on right quick. Okay, from the bank sinker you want to come up your line approximately 2.5 feet. Now to make a drop loop, take your line in your hand like this, cross it back over itself, almost like you're trying to make a cat's cradle. Just take the line anywhere at that point, leave one end hanging between your fingers, take the line and start crossing it over and over and over. You want to do this about 7 times. I don't know how well you can see this on the video. Okay, I've got it crossed over 7 times. You see this line that's hanging out the bottom. This is crossed over. It's crossed over on each side. Take the line hanging out the bottom. Bring it back through that loop where your thumb's at. Grab hold of it. Take it in your mouth. Pull. Before you pull it tight, before you pull this part of it tight, wet it down again and pull from each side of your hand. Good steady pull until that knot cinches up. Then you've got a drop loop. To that, attach your hook. Just take your hook where that loop's looped. Bring it through the hook eye. Just loop it back around your hook. Okay, now you've got your drop loop off your main line. You got your weight down at the bottom. What's a problem on our old silted up lakes is that the silt is so soft, if you throw a bait out on the bottom, it sinks down into the silt. The catfish will not pick it up out of the silt or won't find it real easy. They will, but odds are you're not going to get that many bites. What you need to do is up above your drop loop is to put a lightweight float, just enough that it's going to pull your bait up off the bottom. Your bait will be sitting suspended up off the bottom. So place a cork above. You can do a slip-on cork and do it all, put it on before, or you can just do something as cheap and quick as a clip-on cork, which I just use a weighted cork and clip it on up above the line. There's a few drawbacks to doing this at times. If you get a real big catfish, sometimes the stress at the cork, because it's in line with everything, but it's not, you kink the line a little bit. If you get a real strong, hard pulling catfish and you don't play him right, and a lot of people like to use gorilla gear, you'll snap that line at the cork. But this is a quick, down and dirty way to make a silt rig. I'm ready to go catch a catfish. The bait's going to be up about 2 foot off the bottom. The cork's going to be straight up. With a lighter weight, when the catfish picks this bait up and takes off, he's less likely to drop the bait because you've got a lighter weight. Some people use 5-6 ounce weights. You can if you want to. Sometimes that catfish will hook itself, but me, I prefer to go lighter. Good fishing.